What's up, guys? Welcome back to Game Sandwich. That's Kalo. I'm John Hansen, and today we are talking about the top five Nintendo GameCube games we want to come to Nintendo Switch Online. We already know of a bunch coming. We're recording this the day before the Switch 2 releases. Uh, we're going to have Wind Waker, we're going to have Soul Calibur 2, and F-Zero GX at launch, but we also know about Super Mario Strikers. I want to say Mario Sunshine was in that list.
Yep.
Uh, let's see. There was BB Robo. There's just a quite a few that we know of, but there's a lot more
Oh yeah.
out there. And really, if we wanted to talk about all the games that I want to come to NSO, we would be here all day. So we got to lower this down to just five. So yeah, that's the idea. We're both going to bring you a top five list. We need you to go down into the comments and let us know who has the better list. Kevin,
Mhm.
start us off with number five.
Number five, I could have been very simple-minded and just said Melee. Just give me Melee. That's it. That wins the list. But I'm gonna get real niche. And I'm gonna get real weird right off the bat. Give me Wario World on NSO. It is one of those out there 3D Wario platformers. Things you never thought you'd say out loud, but here we are. This is a title I played for a short amount of time in my youth, and I don't know where it went. It just disappeared. But I would like a retry, and the sentiment of having a Wario 3D platformer, it's weird to me. It's something you wouldn't get today, and that's what I think is so special about it, because they're all focused on Donkey Kong Mario, rightfully so. But still, Wario 3D platformer? Sign me up.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I would definitely enjoy having Wario World on here. I've never played it. That's mainly the big reason why I would like to have it on here. But my number five is a game that I feel like I keep mentioning over and over again since Nintendo Switch 2 was unveiled. Star Fox Assault. I mean, this is my personal favorite Star Fox game, and I feel like it is so criminally overlooked because you got so many people that are in love with Star Fox 64, and some that even love the SNES game. Quick tangent here. I've been playing the SNES Star Fox game for the first time on NSO. Holy crap. That game runs like absolute shit. That is like I totally understand that it was a lot to deal with for the Super Nintendo, but like it didn't have to put this on the Super Nintendo. I mean, we could have just started with Star Fox 64. Regardless, Star Fox Assault's great. You can get out of your there's on foot combat. There's of course the on rails stuff, Blaster Master, all this stuff. It is so much fun to me. I enjoyed the story as well, which the focus this time wasn't so much Andros. It was, man, it's been so long since I played, but it was like a alien force of like insects
I best say the
that were like
bugs.
taking, yeah, they were all bugs and everything. Man, it was, I really enjoyed this game. So it's definitely one that I want to play again, especially considering that the multiplayer is a lot of
Mm-hmm.
fun. Being
Yep.
able to play that online, I'd be so down for that.
What I do like, and quick thing about GameCube being on NSO now, all those titles that did get overlooked, like a Wario World, like a Star Fox Assault, and plenty others, they're back, and hopefully, I mean, come on, let's get these
Yeah.
games going. But for the majority, like Pokemon Coliseum, XD Gale Darkness, Strikers, I mean, let's get Mario Baseball as well. These games finally get the modern audience and the audience that is tapped into Nintendo now for a very serious amount of time. So maybe this kind of wakes them up and say, hey, we could use more of these kind of games in the modern era. And yeah, that's all, what I hope for in the future.
Absolutely. Number four, Kev.
Number four, I'm gonna get weird and not say a Nintendo game is. I don't know. It's very technical here. But NBA Street V3. This is the game that did feature Mario, Luigi, and Peach as a playable team. They're dunking on people. It's a great time. And just for sports games, all the street games like NFL Street, we need those like today. We need those yesterday. This is why I think games like Madden kind of just they don't do anything for a lot of people because we miss this arcadey style. Like, release your Madden, do whatever, but give us a street version of Madden or NBA. But for this sake, because they're including Nintendo characters here, give me NBA Street V3. And hey, throw in another team if you're really feeling, fancy about it.
Yeah, NBA Street's a great shutout. I love that game. It's so much fun. I love all of the Street games. Well, okay, I guess I can't say I love FIFA Street. I never played it because I don't care about soccer. But NBA and NFL Street, absolute joy to play those games back in the day. I'm right there with you. I hope that someday we see these games come back. It's not looking like it is gonna come back anytime now, but yeah, games like them and MLB Slugfest, man,
Mm-hmm.
they just stand out to me so much. My number four, The Legend of Zelda: Four Swords Adventures, and I have been on this soapbox for ever since Game Sandwich started that the Four Swords games need to make a comeback on the Switch. The Switch is the perfect console to have Four Swords back.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Four Swords Adventure is the worst selling Legend of Zelda game ever, and it's not even close. But that's because of how fucking hard it was to just play the game.
Yep.
You needed a GameCube, the game, and if you wanted the full experience, you needed four people, all with their own Game Boy Advance, and all with the link cable to connect the Game Boy Advance to the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
In, I don't know, 2004, that was fucking impossible to do for anyone
Yep.
when you're a kid. Yeah, it was it was absolutely just bungled together. They did not do a good job of thinking, hey, this might be hard for people to actually play. Um, yeah, so I think they need to bring it to NSO and just retweak it. I know most of these are just ports, but they can go in and just tweak it so that it's playable. And man, I would love that so much.
That is a game I did own, and I was very upset where I try to boot up the game thinking it's just the next The Legend of Zelda game I can play, and then it's like, no, you need X, Y, and Z, and I'm just sitting there like, well, what do I do now? I have this
Mhm.
game, but I don't have four friends to play with. Maybe another, but four total? It's crazy. But yeah, I definitely think that's a hidden gem there.
Yep, absolutely. Number three.
Number three is the original Animal Crossing. I think with New Horizons as popular as it is, the IP as hot as it is, you need the OG on this platform. I think we were losing the fact that, again, Animal Crossing started right here, right now. This is where like New Horizons built off of. And I think there's a bunch of new people, new players that would love to go back and just try this game. I mean, there's a lot to be said here that Animal Crossing has, like the letter delivery system in this thing. They did it in New Horizons, but are you really paying attention to your letters? You should, but I digress. But yeah, Animal Crossing for me, number three.
Yeah, no, that's a great shout out. Just even if it's just to give people that reference point, because you hear a lot of like longtime fans be like, "Oh, New Horizons is so short on features. Oh, this game sucks." Blah 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 blah. Well, go back to the original game. Yeah, you're really gonna see the difference there.
Yeah.
New Horizons is not that bad. Yeah, this original game, I I'm right there with you. I want it to it will come. It's one of those iconic GameCube games. Like when you think of the GameCube, this is one of those games that you come up with. Um I've never played it myself, but I do think that there would be a lot of people that would play this and be like, "Oh boy, hey, this is a bit rough."
Humble beginnings, you know?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. My number three is my lone game not made by Nintendo. And there is, I'm just going to throw it out there. This one's just not going to happen because we don't know what's going on with the licensing around it. We don't know, like, if there's even any interest. And plus, also, it's kind of an adult thing. But I mean, kids enjoy it as well. The Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oof.
Oh my God, the best non-GTA game, in
Yep.
my opinion. Running around Springfield as Homer, Bart, Marge, Lisa, and I think Krusty at some point. Apu for sure. Maybe Krusty. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played this game. This game's so much fun. Just driving around, breaking through things, racing, grabbing collectibles. It's written very well by the Simpsons staff and performed by the voice actors. Yeah, I love the Simpsons Hit and Run. It's one of those games that I keep saying this needs to make a comeback with a remaster. I know recent years we saw a fan made
Yeah.
remake put out there, but I want an official thing. And if that leads to just this game being released on NSO again, you know what? I can live with that. This game is great.
I was more of back in the day on my PS2. I played Road Rage. That was like the Crazy Taxi version,
Hmm.
and yeah, that was. I mean, come on. I agree. The Simpsons is going to be very difficult to get. I think they're part of Disney now. Probably,
They
maybe.
are.
Yeah, they own everything now. But
Yeah.
again, like it's just a matter of IP. Will they pass this? This is also why, like, I've seen other people talk about this concept of like Sonic Adventure Battle 2 being available on NSO.
I would love that too.
And I'm like, I don't know, Sega. Maybe you do something. I don't know, but
I mean, they do have Sega Genesis library on NSO.
maybe it'll happen.
I
Maybe.
one day I could definitely see the Sonic Adventure games coming over because the
Ooh.
GameCube was the first time we saw Sonic come to the Nintendo. Well, actually, I guess the Game Boy Advance technically, but for the home consoles, the GameCube was the first one. I absolutely could see Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 coming over, and Sonic Heroes, my boy.
Ah, yes, yes. I'm hoping for bigger things though. Hopefully,
Okay. Yeah,
per rumors,
absolutely.
but I digress.
Uh, all right, number two, Kev.
Number two, a game that has, honestly, to me, the most interesting backstory: Star Fox Adventure. It started off as like Dinosaur Planet, then Miyamoto was like, "Hey, you can do that, but throw Star Fox in there. How about that?"
Hmm.
By that, I mean you will do that. Um, this is one of the, like you were mentioning Star Fox Assault. This game gets clowned on a lot, and like I
Because of Tricky.
yeah, I'm about to say, Tricky does get pretty annoying after, like, hey, over here. Like, stop. Like, I know what I'm doing. But again, this is one of those games I mentioned earlier where it's like, hey, in a modern light with a new audience and that has heard the history behind this game. And hey, give it a try. If it's out there, give it a try and you might be surprised. And I for Star Fox Assault and Adventure, the fact that they carried over some characters from that game to that one, it's like, come on, just give me something like this in the modern era. That's what I need.
Yeah, Crystal made her debut in Adventure and then was brought over to Assault. Yeah, I've never played Adventure. I've only seen videos of it. I would like to play it at some point. This is also, I believe, Rare's last game made for Nintendo. So
They
a little bit of
they released the
stuff.
game and then they I think like the day after or so they were bought by Microsoft. So it's like,
Yeah,
oh, what a
it
time. What a
it
historical
it
piece.
was it was pretty wild. But yeah, Star Fox Adventure. I would be down to give that a try. My top two are games that I thought about like, well, maybe I should be a little more interesting, but no, it's impossible. I had to go with both of them. Number two, Mario Kart Double Dash. Are you fucking kidding me, man? We
Yeah.
have to get Double Dash on here at some point. Just for the fact alone that we'll be able to play the game online for the first time. Like when this happens, you and I are doing a stream. Like that's
Yeah.
just happening. Two racers in a cart swapping around, one driving, one throwing items. So many good tracks. Baby Park made its debut here. I
Mhm.
also love Wario Coliseum, which is just a massive track.
Yeah.
Uh, Man, there's just so many things I could point to. Donkey Kong Mountain, one of my favorite tracks of all time. The battle mode was really fun here as well. Yeah, Mario Kart Double Dash is great. 100% deserves to be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna just echo the sentiment there because yeah, that's my number one. Like, I would, I would place money we get this way before leaps and bounds away before we get Melee, like ever.
Absolutely.
Like it's just weird to me, but also like Nintendo is weird with the Melee community and just everything surrounding that game. But Double Dash, like you just said, I mean, come on, this is one of, if not the best Mario Kart out there, and I can't get
I
enough of it.
I am constantly, okay, maybe not constantly, but a lot of the time I am just randomly going about my day and I get the theme song stuck in my head. The dun 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 dun
It's
dun dun
so
dun dun
good.
dun 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 dun. Yeah,
So
so good.
good. Oh
So
man.
many aspects of this game that I love, and yeah, I would love to play through it again and 100% it, which is a lot because you have to go through all of the tracks on all of the CCs, and then they add in mirror mode, and you have to go through all those tracks again and all the CCs, and then they add in the all cup, which is one single cup where you play through every track in the game, and you have to
Mm-hmm.
do that on all CCs.
Oh.
So there's a lot there, but man, it's very enjoyable. But my number one, I mean, yeah, I'm with you that it's probably not going to happen anytime soon, but Super Smash Brothers Melee,
Yeah.
I mean, come on. This
Yeah.
is the GameCube game.
It is.
Uh, it came out like 2 weeks after the GameCube launched, and there were people that bought a GameCube and didn't get another game at launch because they were waiting for Melee.
Yeah.
Like they just had a console they couldn't play for 2 weeks. They're like, Pikmin? Luigi's Mansion?
Nah.
Come on, get out of here. Those games are great in their own regards, but we're talking about Melee here. Such a massive leap in just
Everything.
fun and content and quality. Like, we're not taking away from the N64 game here whatsoever, but we're talking about humble beginnings here again. Like, that
Yeah.
game is a bit rough to go back to today. Melee is awesome. And the online aspect, again, is like so much fun. Like, I cannot wait to play this game online.
Mm-hmm.
Unlocking characters like Young Link, Mewtwo, even Pichu, man. Every
Puts
every
himself.
character inclusion in this game has a bunch of just charm to them.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this game and it has to be here at some point.
And you talk about like Ultimate having legit everybody and then Melee
Mhm.
having this more refined roster. That's what made it so great where you can spend time with each of these characters, like figure out move sets a lot better. And again, I want it to be on NSO because Nintendo can easily say, "Here you go, here's Melee," but it's $60 or something outrageous. They will charge you full price for that game because of how
Yeah.
great it is. But I just don't know. It's so like that's a game. I'm just like I'll believe it when I see it. I want it
Yeah.
to happen, but I don't know.
Hey, this is the top five list of games we want on NSO, so it's got to be at the top for me. Before we sign off here, I think we gotta just throw out some honorable mentions. Maybe don't like go deep into them, just kind of list them off. But one that almost made my list was Mario Superstar Baseball, or
Mm-hmm.
is it All Star Baseball? I always mix them up. Um, that's another game I really want to play online. I love it. Uh, let's see. I also had some things in here that I'm trying to remember off the top of my head right now. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I really enjoyed Clone Wars, which is a battle game in vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, isn't it a crime we don't have Luigi's Mansion on NSO?
It's coming.
Oh, it
It's
is
coming.
coming.
It
It
was
is coming.
it was in
Okay.
the list that's coming. Yeah.
Okay, that was one
So,
of the titles that squeaked by. But
yeah.
I'm trying to think like would they get crazy and do like Donkey Konga? Like I don't know how you do it with the
Can they?
could they do the motion controls? It would
I
take a
guess
lot.
that
It would take so
I,
much. But like for
I
Donkey Konga.
guess because if you think the Kirby Tilt game on Game Boy, they put that in there and it works with the motion controls. But the thing with Donkey Konga is it had a physical thing that you were beating. So I don't
You
know
could
if they
take the
could
two
do
Joy
that.
Cons and shake them, and then I'll just shout out real quick Mario Party. Take your pick of 5 to 7, I think. Is it
Yeah,
5 to 7?
yeah.
There was one where you talk into a mic. I think that's 7.
That's 6 and 7
6 and
had the
7.
mic.
You can take advantage of that dumb camera that I'm certainly not picking up, but hey, it's there.
That's not on the Switch 2 though. They don't have the IR camera on the Switch 2 Joy-Con.
No, I'm saying the voice chat thing that they have.
That. I guess.
I
I don't.
don't
That'd
want
be.
the feature, but I'm just saying for a Mario Party to be on there, that'd be pretty fun.
I guess. Yeah, that would be. Huh. Yeah. I mean, you just mentioned them, but the Mario Party games,
Yeah.
the GameCube had four of them, which is way too much, but they're all pretty good. Um, man, there's so many games that I love. One that I I personally will not play, but I want it there just because of just how funny it is for Nintendo to have a rated M game on there. But uh Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem,
Oh my
which is a
god.
horror game made by Nintendo, and it has the patented insanity system that no one else can use, which is a really cool idea, but where the game like literally fucks with the player.
Doesn't it say
I
you have to like
love
restart your console or like your save was corrupted and
that.
then it
There's like a whole bunch of things where like
yeah.
yeah, there's the save corrupted, there's the volume thing like going down on its own,
They gotta
your
do
player
this stuff more. Come on.
your character just losing their head, like it just like falls off or explodes out of nowhere because they started losing their mind,
So
literally.
good.
Oh man, there's so much GameCube games I love. It's my personal favorite console of all time. And really I'm just happy for the games to be here.
Yeah.
And I hope I mean, we keep saying this recently, but I hope they're not super slow with putting them on there like they are with N64. They probably will be, knowing Nintendo, but so excited for this library to grow over time. But that is our top 5 list for the Nintendo GameCube games we want to see on NSO in the future. Before we get out of here, we need you to go down into the comments and let us know who has the better list. It's obviously me. He left out Melee. He left out Melee. Are you kidding me?
Hey, I like to take risks.
That's wild to me. Also, let us know your top 5 games you want to see come to NSO. Like our video, subscribe to see our future ones, and we will catch you on the next one.
If you enjoyed today's video and want more content just like this, consider subscribing to Game Sandwich for all your news, rumors, and reviews. And we'll see you guys next time.